Okay, guys, go ahead and get started.
All right, are we ready? Okay, well, guys, Taylor and I want to welcome you to the new rep training. This is just an incredible opportunity for us to meet you guys as newer reps and also to give some tips on how you can get your Zaya Active business off the ground with as much success and momentum as possible. We're going to show you where you can find some training resources. We'll give you some business launching techniques and ideas, and we'll also just really encourage you to connect to some other team members so that you guys can lean into one another as you all launch at the same time. Such a huge part of my journey when I got started was doing it with people. So if you haven't started with anyone and want to have some business partners, there's about 12 people on here that would probably like to have you as a business partner as well. So, or at least as a peer to cheer on. So that's what the purpose of this call is. And you guys, Zaya, my name is Natalie. I'm a senior director with the company. I started back in February of 2018, so it's been a little over a year. And it has been such a gift. The mission of the entire company just resonated with me, especially the part about this incredible lifestyle of activity, community, unity, light. And we see all of that through our founders, the Bradleys, and then our leaders, and Katie and Monica. So you guys, we are part of an incredible team, and we have nowhere but up to go. So if you are part of this team, it's already a gift. So huge shout out to our leaders. We want to just encourage you guys to start strong. And I think that sometimes when we start something new, I know I was like this, I thought, well, I'll kind of ease into it. Yeah, I'll try it out and see how I like it. But at the end of the day, going 100% in was what helped me create a business that now, as a full-time worship pastor and mom, I'm able to enjoy running my business while also having a full-time job and also having a household that I'm co-parenting in, and still have success. So if you've just got started, just know whether you're going to put a toe in or you're going to go all in, this company is on fire, and you will have great success if you lean into the community and you use the tactics and the strategies that Monica and Katie have put before you, as well as our CEOs and our founders. You do not have to have prior sales experience. You do not have to have worked in a gym or worked in retail or done anything like this to have success. The beauty of Zaya Active is that you can simply love wearing and sharing the product. And so if you already own Zaya Active and you're already wearing it, you're already one step into having a very successful business, because everyone is going to want to know where you got it. So I just want to encourage everyone who's on this call, if you're feeling like you've gotten a slow start or you don't know how to get started, you are in the right place. And I'm going to turn it over to Taylor so that she can help you guys figure out how to use some of our training tools.
Natalie. Hello, everybody. As Natalie said, my name is Taylor. I am a director with Zaya Active, and I have been with the company since December of 2018. And just to say ditto to everything that Natalie said, you guys are getting into this company at the best time. Nothing but upward momentum here, and it is just a wonderful company. So let me be one of the first to say welcome to the family. You guys are just, you're gonna love it. You are so gonna love it. So I'm going to attempt to share my screen. If you cannot see it, please let me know. And I'm going to show you a little bit of our training tool that we use. And can you guys all see that? Head shakes, thumbs up. Yes. Oh my goodness, look at me using technology. All right, so here is our Zaya Active Trello board, and Monica and Katie have just done a phenomenal job of putting this training resource together for us. There is a link to access this on our team page. However, if you have issues, just simply ask your upline or your sponsor, however you refer to them, to invite you to the board. And they can enter your email right here and give you a direct link to it. So what I always tell my team as they're getting started is, whether you're still waiting for your starter kit or you're waiting for your launch party or what have you, start with the Trello board, because it is just packed full of delicious training, everything that you need, all that you need. Start left to right and just work your way through. Some of the things might not pertain to you quite yet, but a lot of the resources are going to benefit you from the very, very beginning. They have done a really great job of organizing everything. So I don't know if anybody else is super type A, but this brings me so much joy. So they've got video trainings, how to do parties. Once you start getting into recruiting, there's a whole tab for that. If you want to learn more about our comp plan and how you get paid through Zaya, we've got resources there, and it just keeps going from sizing guides to specific information about products. All of our team calls are recorded and posted in here. We also operate in Canada. The business opportunity is extended to Canadian reps as well. So there's some information there because their business is a little bit different just in terms of how you access back office and all of that. So information is there. New rep training outlines, Super Saturdays like the one Katie and Monica just hosted a few weekends ago. This is where the magic starts, you guys. So the Trello board is phenomenal. If you can't find it on the Trello board, when you go to our Zaya team page, this little search bar right here, search this group. I typed in the other day 34B because I was looking for a sizing reference for one of my customers for their bra, and literally typed it in there and got a whole string of feed. So whether you use your upline to ask questions, the team page, or this Trello board, that is where you should start for sure. Yes, so the Trello board. Definitely start here with your trainings. It'll just set you up really, really well to understanding your back office, how to set up your initial parties, all of those ins and outs, how to do a return. It's all in here. It's all in here. And don't get overwhelmed by the points or all the videos and things that are in there. Just start left to right and piece through it slowly and surely, and it will be your best friend. I mean, 6 months in, and I still reference this bad boy, and it is phenomenal. All right, any questions about the Trello board before I jump off of sharing my screen? No? Okay. So, also, I'm going to kind of segue. So training there. So as you're gearing up and getting ready and getting organized for your launch party, start with the Trello board, but then first and foremost, you're launching a business. So you just started a business, and the first thing you need to do is, even though it's virtual, is to think about it just as if you were to have your own brick and mortar store. So you need to open your doors for business. And by that, we mean you need to announce your launch. And announcing your launch is a social post that you do or an email that you send out to friends and family, whatever that might be. Tell people that you're in business. Here's this new venture that I'm doing. Here's why I love the company. Would you be interested in trying it out? And just put yourself out there and let people know that you're on this new journey. I did not even have my starter kit before I did my announcement. I think it was just a selfie of me explaining how excited I was, and people were super excited to support me. And you guys are going to be blown away by people want to help you. They want to support you. They want to love on you and the business that you just started. So put yourself out there, let people know what you're doing, explain to them why you love the organization, and just roll with it. So definitely step one, open your doors for business, announce your launch, and really start to get rolling on that momentum. Work off of that excitement that you guys have. It's probably a little bit nerves as well, but channel it into excitement and just roll with it. You guys are going to be amazing. So talking about your launch party, why it is so important. Your launch party literally launches your business and the future of your business. And so it's so important to invest in it from the very, very beginning. And the launch party is the segue to everything. So for me, as I started, we did not have the Trello board when I started. So I pieced through, I can't even tell you how many videos on YouTube and various other team pages, and kind of got a good understanding. And I'm like, all right, I don't know exactly what I'm doing, but here we go. I did my post to announce the opening of my business, and then I just made a master list. And by a master list, I went through my friend list on Facebook and broke down everyone. And the reason that I did that is because there's no discrimination in this business, because Zaya is for everyone. And there's not a single woman that I personally know that doesn't like activewear, doesn't enjoy being comfy, and doesn't wear a bra. So you've got a plethora of people to go off of, to invite to this, to have fun and show your enthusiasm. And I just sent out messages, you guys. I made them personalized. I wasn't copying and pasting them, but I just sent out genuine messages to people, telling them, here's what we're doing. I'm going to host this launch party, gave them the dates. Would you be interested in learning more about this brand? I'd love to share it with you. It was short, it was sweet, it was simple. Some people didn't respond, and then those that said yes, I plugged them straight into my launch party. So it was that simple. And your launch party is just a group on Facebook. It's a group that you create on Facebook, and you add people to it. And then that's where you will post photos of the products and different things like that, and introduce people to the brand. You can do your launch party on Facebook, which is where I run mine, or you can do them in home, and you can do in-home parties too. So we have several reps on our team that do in-home pop-up parties at local gyms, boutiques, or in their own home. So it's whatever you feel comfortable with. We have the resources for both. And our team page is really great for that, to lean into the people that do the in-home parties. I host mine all online, and I've had really, really great success with it. You can also do something called bag parties. And one of my reps did this, and I thought it was really, really fun. So she actually hosted like a mini Zaya bag party at her office, and she loaded her little Zaya bag that she got in her starter kit, loaded it all up with some of her favorite gear that she had, and took it to her office and allowed the women in her office to touch it, to feel it. If they were the same size, she was like, go try it on. And it worked really, really well, because people were able to see the quality of the product. So there's tons of ways that you guys can start introducing this brand to people, whether in person, online, or in home. Yeah. So launch parties, they're so fun, you guys. And I really, really recommend that. I know people kind of like roll their eyes. They're like, oh, I don't want to send messages, but it's worth all the effort in the beginning. I think I had 120 people in my original launch party, because I just pedaled to the metal, sent out messages, asked people if they wanted to be in. And as soon as they said yes, I plugged them in, because what I do, and Natalie, you can tell them if you did something different, but what I did with my launch party was, once that my launch party was over, I turned that into my VIP community. So I just changed the name of the group, and now I have a built-in VIP community full of people that have supported me literally from day one. So you don't have to recreate the wheel and re-add people to a new group. You've already got it built in, and it was perfect, you guys. I highly recommend it. So do what feels right for you, for sure. But I really recommend putting in that little extra legwork to build a solid community from the very, very beginning, and then just run with it from there. So Trello board, announce the business, launch party. That's what I've got for you right now. I'm going to pass it back over to Natalie so she can talk about some little steps for success and what you can be doing daily.
Yeah, and you guys, look, imitation is the greatest form of flattery. So when you hear Taylor talking, she got to director in what, like 4 to 5 months? I mean, it was quick. So when you see people in this team who are jumping ranks and they're going quick, don't feel weird if you're like messaging them and saying, hey, can I borrow that picture? Or can I copy and paste that? You guys, I mean, I always ask, but if you see somebody doing something, model it if they give you permission to do so. So Taylor, well done on moving up so quickly. And you guys, it's all hard work. It is not magic. It is not because people are better. It's just because people put in that work and send 120 messages in a day, which is what we're going to talk about now, which are the Zaya steps for success. And I don't know, you guys can maybe comment on here how many of you work full time, how many of you stay at home and work full-time at home, because those of us with children know that that's full-time. And if you work part-time, if you want to chime in here and let us know in the comment chats, because it does matter. Some of us who are putting in 60 to 80 weeks in a 9 to 5, which can sometimes be a 9 to 9, or if you're a nurse, sometimes it's, you know, these very long shifts, but yet something drew you into Zaya to make you want to step into something new. And so how you run your business based off of what your daily activity looks like will differ from other people who, let's say, stay at home and you might work 40 to 50 hours a week. So we're going to just go through the steps for success, and then how you choose to utilize your day is up to you, which is the beauty of owning your own business. So number one, you wear it. I mean, how easy is that? We're wearing it. Most of you are probably wearing it right now. Wear the product, be a product of the product. There's nothing worse than, you know, living in Nike when you sell Zaya, okay, right? Or when you're telling people that you sell activewear and Zaya Active and you're wearing Lulu or you're wearing Fabletics. Now, don't get me wrong, we all mix and match, and I totally get it. But when you become a product of the product, what that does is it lets people see it on an actual human, and it also allows them to kind of see what it would look like in the day-to-day. So I wear my Zaya everywhere I go, although I am a worship pastor, so I don't wear my leggings on, you know, when I'm leading worship or in the offices. But when I go to the gym, when I go to the grocery store, when I go to pick up my kids, when I'm anywhere, I have it. And I also have business cards, because somebody is bound to ask you where you got those really great leggings with the pockets, and you want to have business cards. So you need to not only wear it, but you need to post pictures of yourself wearing it. And if selfies scare you, welcome to Zaya. We all take selfies. There's no shame in the selfie game, okay? So use mirrors, get good lighting, get one of those selfie sticks, or I have more like a tripod that, if you guys saw me in my basement, I have a mannequin that I dress in Zaya and I pose with her. So if that doesn't make me creepy, I don't know what does. But you know, you want to kind of draw people in with fun. And look, I'm not taking myself too seriously. My hair is in a knot. I just got done working out. I have to go to work in 5 minutes. But hey, look at my mannequin wearing this. And if you follow me on Instagram, you'll see I call her Zoe Zaya, so you can meet Zoe. But wear it and post. You need to be posting, you guys, like 2 to 3 times a day on your social media. And for those of you who are a little gun shy on social media, just start going slow and then just start going. So if you've only been posting once a day, take it up to 2 times a day. And if you've only been posting 2, 3, 4, so keep posting. The more that you wear and share, the more that people will want to know why you love it so much. Katie Harlan is amazing at this. She always has it in her Instagram stories. So they don't have to be posts. They can just be in your stories. And my other point is, don't wear things we don't have in stock. So for example, I made the mistake of wearing my hot pink leggings before we restocked them all summer last summer. And I had to stop wearing them because everywhere I went, people wanted them, but we didn't have any more. So if you're going to go out and you're going to go work out, make sure you're wearing something that we have in stock. And if finances are a hard thing, because I know not all of us can afford to buy one of every new release, maybe start selling some of the things that have discontinued to your VIP groups or to our retired group for like half price. And then that way you can make some money back to buy some of the newer stuff. So just make sure you have a good combination of new and old to wear out and about. Number 2, host parties. You guys, I cannot run this business without hosting parties because I work full time. What I do is every month I aim to have 3 to 5 parties going. I keep them open all month long, and I ensure that that hostess gets to $1,000. And how do I do that? I put orders in their parties for them. If I have rogue orders, I make sure that we just leave it open. You can only keep parties open 30 days in your back office. So if you need to adjust the date, it won't mess with your party. Just go in, make the adjustment, and keep that party open, unless your hostess doesn't want to do that. And that's totally up to them. But I do keep mine open for the month, and I just make sure they all get to 1,000. If that happens, and it's June 1st to June 30th, I'm gonna have a $4,000 month, which is gonna be a great check. So that's my personal goal, and I just have to post in those parties, again, 2 to 4 times a day, wearing it, putting up the stock photos from our Instagram page. So if you don't really feel comfortable taking selfies, you can go ahead and screenshot a lot of the photos that they have on our Instagram, and you can put those in your parties and show them as well. And finally, you guys, you have to reach out and build. So as you're reaching out to customers to host parties, you're also reaching out to potential reps. And this is the part that's scary. Right now we have this big challenge going on, an extra $750 if you do for close out for parties, 2,500 and 3 reps. For me, some months I'm signing 5 to 6 reps. And then in the last 2 months, it's been super dry. And that can be frustrating, but we just keep reaching out. And as you're doing that, you're going to connect with potential reps. They may not sign immediately. They may not decide right that moment that they're going to join you, but the fact that you put the word in their ear, they're watching you on social media, they're seeing how happy you are and how much you love the company. There are going to be a few of them that will come back around 2 to 3 months later and want to sign up. So you have to keep building. It's like Taylor was saying, this is not a building that you're going to own to run your business, but you do need customers and you do need employees to keep that business going. So as you're reaching out to people to host, understand that some of those people could be potential reps at the same time. And just in case you didn't know, your hostesses can use their hostess rewards towards their starter kit. Just an FYI. So that $150 in cash, if they do have a $1,000 party, can be used towards their enrollment. If you have anybody that is constantly messaging you and saying, I just love what you're doing and I love seeing it, you guys, that is the open door. Don't wait and say, oh, thank you, I'm so glad that you think I'm happy. No, like, go right in there and start talking to them about what you love about it. So the 3 things are wear, host, and build. All right, and that's what we do daily, every single day, whether it's at midnight when I'm still on my computer working, or for some of you, it'll be during your lunch hour. Those are your 3 steps for success. And Taylor, I think now you're going to talk about tips for success.
Yes. All great things, definitely about the parties and engaging the hostesses and letting them know, cash in those rewards towards starter kits. It's a really, really great segue. But talking about open parties, so that's something that you'll see on the Trello board, how to create your party if you guys haven't already, but something that we do every month, which almost seems like we're cheating the system, but as a rep, you can have your own party open in your office. So for example, today is Wednesday, it's new release day. We get new releases every single week. So it's like Christmas right in the middle of the week, every week, and it's amazing. That's the link, that party link, my personal party link in my back office is what I'm sharing with people in my VIP group. So they're purchasing through that if they're not associated with someone else's party. With that, you're able to maximize your rewards. So not only are you earning commission off of the sales that are coming through your personal party link, but you're also building up to cash and hostess rewards. So 3, 4, 5, I don't even know how many times I've cashed in that $150 credit and 4 half-priced items. And like I said, it seems like we're cheating the system, but we're allowed to do that as reps. So you get to maximize the rewards. As a rep, you do get 25% off on all product. However, my recommendation, and it was something that Monica and Katie told me on our new rep training call, was order as a customer. So I ordered from new releases this week. Yes, I did. But I ordered through my own party link as if I was an outside customer of mine. So what I did is I contributed to my own party. I earned commission off of my own purchase, and then will eventually earn hostess rewards off of that. So you can also do that. So once you reach over $1,000 in sales for the month, your commission percentage goes up from 20% to 28%. So me contributing to that added to my personal volume for the month. And so rather than getting a 25% discount, I just made 28% off of that purchase that I made today. So it's beneficial to have your own party link open and to purchase as a customer through your own link. So just little inside tips and tricks there for you guys as you're moving forward. And like Natalie said, you can purchase through your customers' parties as well. So if you know you're going to purchase anyway, and they're super close to the next tier of rewards or super close to that $1,000 mark, purchase through their party and set them over that hostess reward tier, anything that you might need, because it's still going back to your business overall. So any gain is good gain, right? Also, look at your numbers. So I've got a couple bullet points here of benchmarks for you guys to look at in terms of sales. So be looking at your numbers daily. So don't get overwhelmed by looking at your back office and thinking that you automatically need to get to $1,000, because there's a lot of stepping stones through the month that are very, very helpful. So at $200 in sales, you earn commission. So you have to be over $200 in order for a check to be cut for you the next month. So that should be your first tier, is earn at least $200. So $200 earns you commission for the month, and then you just keep going from there. If you earn $600 in sales for the month, your website is free. So automatically you don't have to worry about paying for the website cost, which I believe is $15. And you do get 2 free months of your website comped with your starter kit. So let's say you started on June 1st. August 1st would be that 2-month mark. So you need to make sure that come August that you earn at least $600 so that your website is free. I have, knock on wood, never paid for that website. $15 is not going to break the bank, but I'm not even going to go there. So $600 is my bare minimum. Like at the lowest, that's what my sales are going to be at for the month. So I at least know that I have that website covered. Then at $1,000, I kind of jumped the gun. The $1,000 would be that next tier. $1,000 would be where your commission goes from 20% to 28%. And that might not seem like a lot, but that 8% makes a big difference, you guys. It adds up as those numbers get bigger, that personal volume number gets bigger, that 8% adds up so quickly. So you go from 200 to 600 to 1,000. $1,000 is a really, really great goal and seems lofty as you're getting started. I remember I was like, I'm not going to be able to do that. You guys, you can do that. A couple parties every month and that can easily be hit. So don't be overwhelmed by those big numbers, but $1,000 will bump you up in that commission scale from 20 to 28%, which is amazing. And then we have kind of benchmarks that you want to shoot for each month. And you'll see a lot as corporate talks, especially, they'll say 3x4 and 2,500. So what they're saying, in order to continually progress and grow your business, you want to start aiming for 3 reps a month, 4 parties a month, and $2,500 in personal sales volume. Those are just really good tiers, whether you hit them or not, to try to strive for each month, because it's going to be taking you one step closer to building a bigger business. So that $2,500 sales mark unlocks a lot of incentives especially with corporate. So in order to earn giveaways, trips, things like that, that $2,500 benchmark per month is something that corporate goes off of a lot in terms of qualifying for incentives that they give away. So just keep that in mind. Our other and final tip for success, and a lot of people will roll their eyes at it, but it is so important, is personal development. You guys, do it. It makes a world of difference whether you read a hard copy book, listen to an Audible on your iPad, what have you. 10 minutes a day is going to put you in a better mindset to keep you moving forward and really, really start you on a solid ground every single morning. If you need suggestions on personal development, please let me know, because I have a plethora of them to suggest on this bookshelf back here. Katie's also really, really great about sharing the personal development that she's reading and all of that. So we're open books. Reach out to any of us. We would be more than happy to suggest those to you. But those sales tiers are really great benchmarks to have just in your planner, on your computer, wherever that might be, so you can keep those at the forefront and watch those daily and shoot for small attainable goals to stair step your way towards the end of the month. And then that personal development works every time. So those are some tips that we have for you to set you up for success. But we're going to open up the floor to questions. If you guys have any, please do not be shy. You can type them in the chat. You can unmute yourself and ask. We would be more than willing to answer anything that we might not have touched upon.
One thing I do want to add is if you go into your back office under order history, you can actually see where all of your customers have ordered, and you can email them. You can set parameters of how far back you want to email. Guys, delight in retaining our customers is how we keep repeat customers. These are the people that buy every release. They're part of helping us with parties when we need parties. So just make sure that you're checking in with your customers every single time they order something. How did it fit? Do you like it? Would you mind posting a picture of yourself and tagging Zaya in it? So just really keep a relationship with those customers, so that they know you care about them as much as you care about the product. So that's the thing that's about Zaya that I love, is that they always put people over product. So reach out to your customers and just make sure that they know that you're thinking about them even after the purchase. We're gonna wrap up. It's at 7:30 right now. So if you guys don't have any questions, feel free to post them on the recording once Katie puts it up. But thanks for letting Taylor and I share with you guys tonight, and welcome to the team. Looks like we're done. Taylor, you good?
I'm good. Yep.
All right. Everybody have a great night. And if you think of anything else that you want to ask, just put it here in the comment section when we post it. Everybody take care and good luck. Let's close out strong. Bye.
Bye, guys.